Good morning, everybody. How are we? Let's just get that on the right screen. How are we doing? It's a lovely Wednesday. It's just raining here, so that's all good. We are just jumping straight back into some more House Builder 2 today. Hopefully it did save it, which was good.
House Builder 2.
I have no idea why it shouts at me like that at the beginning, but it does. I hope you're all good today. I hope everyone slept okay. Yeah. Hope everyone's taken their meds. Everyone's done what they need to do. So, like always, it's just a couple of hours streaming today. We might be back later on with some more haunted house stuff, but that won't be till a bit later on. And it'll be an early finish tonight as well. Okay. So the last one we did was just wait for all this to settle as it builds in. I don't know why it does this. It does it all the time. Just doesn't build in properly for some strange reason. We may have to restart if it doesn't. It puts me below the earth for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see if we can get out of here anyway. Hopefully. Yeah, see, it just traps me below the earth. Stuck. There we go. There we go, and we are back. We're back at home. We've got no car. Of course we haven't. So we'll have to run back. It's not a problem, but while we're running, we'll collect all of the bits that we need on our way. I don't understand what it's telling me to go there for when my car's clearly over there. So we'll go that way. So yeah, on the way we'll just pick up any tyres that we find or anything like that. It's such a bizarre map system that it sends you all around the houses to get back to where you need to be, but it's fine. It's not a problem. So the last house we did was the Italian restaurant. We finished that off, and that's where we left the vehicle. So I'm not quite sure where it's sending us now because I didn't look, because I've still got all the stuff as well from the Italian restaurant. So we'll have to see where it sends us. Of course, because I did unstick myself, it does unstick you back at home. You can't reset the vehicle, you can't do anything, so you do have to run. It's a known bug. We are in early access still, so we'll just collect all the tyres and stuff on the way. If anything, it works out well for a little collection run. Just head on back to the house. Luckily the island's not too big. We can sort of run around, get our vehicle, see where we're at. Everything should have been done, so unless it's failed to save it again properly, we'll find out. If it has, it's not the end of the world. It's not as bad as it was yesterday when I came in and it hadn't saved at all. So that's the sawmill. So I know where we are now. Go up round the sawmill. I don't know why there's a pair of shoes there. I'm guessing it's a house we're going to have to work on. So this is our next job. However, I do want my car back. So where was the Italian restaurant? I'll work it out later. It's not the end of the world. Stifler's mum! Yay! So for those that
Before
didn't
my
see
son moved out, he threw a big party and left a mess behind. The grass has overgrown. The fence needs rebuilding. Will you do it for me, sweetie? I'll reward you generously.
Yeah, so for those that didn't see before, I've completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so for those that didn't see before, we actually built Stifler's beach house for him. So using Builder Sense, yes, I'm aware of how to use Builder Sense. We are into like the 5th or 6th house. We're just picking up all the rubbish. It's annoying that my car's all the way back over there, but that's not a problem. It looks like we've got a lawnmower we can drive. Have a quick look around, make sure there's nothing else outside first. Interesting. So we've still got 16 pieces of rubbish to pick up. That's the bowls on the floor. Okay. Builder Sense, which is good because it means we can pick up all the stuff that's hiding. Still only 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3. It says we need another piece. I'm missing it somewhere. Where are you? Well, I can't see that last piece of rubbish. 35 out of 36. Are you over here? You're there. There you are. Chicken monkey. Okay. How to mow the grass. Get on the mower. Mow the grass. Put the bin down. And we're going to drive a mower. Amazing. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, that's some great J-turns. And we're off. That reminds me of playing Farming Simulator all over again. So like I say, it's only a couple of hours today. We have some work to do in a bit. But that's fine. Say work, studying. It's totally fine. Just get our cozy gaming in this morning. And that leaves us time for a few hours worth of study. And then this afternoon is all about horror. Now, for those of you who didn't see yesterday, we played Death Watchers for the first time. Hilariously funny. I did scream a lot. Yeah, we had a few viewers in for that, which is quite nice. So we'll be possibly popping that on again this afternoon. Let's get this finished first though. There's more to do than just that. Yeah, we need 37 construction points. 87. Let's see what's here. The restaurant, I remember where it is now, which is good. It will take us a few minutes to get back there, but that's not a problem. Hopefully we can keep the lawnmower for a moment. And then I've got the lawnmower. Just walk back and get it. Donut. Two more, and that'll be that. Says, come on. Get a run up to this one, I think. There's nothing in Stifler's mum's house, that's a little bit worrying. Unless Stifler stole it all. There we go. Oh, now we've got to build the fence, so now I do have to run back and get the van. So, bear with me while I run back and get the van. Luckily, I now remember where it is. The van is here. We do have to make a bit of a trek, but it's fine. Can I use any of this with Grandad's car? No. Okay.
Don't get any ideas.
About what? Pretty sure it's that way. Could be wrong. Was wrong. There we go. Need to get back to the bridge. I'll jump in his car and just get a hitch ride. No. That's a shame. So we get our planks of wood. We've got to come back this way anyway to get our planks, so might as well run the back, pick up the van, and jump in the back of his. Oh, it just doesn't work. Which is annoying. Wondering if any of these are collectibles. We've got another job there.
Hey, slow down.
Hey, slow down. Where's it at? Whiz round this way. Basically, the van's over there. It's just underneath that archway. That doesn't take too long. And I've literally gone from one side of the island to the other, so it doesn't take that long at all. Grab that. Hopefully it has trapped the van. No, there we go. Well, everything is done in here, so I don't know why it's still telling me to plaster the walls. Okay. We don't have any materials in there, which is good. We get our beat up old van back. So hopefully we might have enough construction planks at our home. So we'll stop on the way through and see how many of them we've got. Just because we can then save the money. We can then save the money on construction planks for something else. Not quite sure what yet, but something else indeed. And we come out of there. So we've got 42 there straight away. More than enough rebuild Stifler's mum's fence, for those of you that have just joined. And I'm going to head back to Stifler's mum. I do love this game. I enjoyed the first one as well, immensely. Right, I'm going to this round here. Across the bridge. Up through there. Don't go in the water, thank you. Mum and get on with the jobs that we need to do. Now we're back in a good position. So Stifler's mum is up here, past the sawmill, swing a left. Pretty sure this was the way, probably not. Swing a left again. That's not Stifler's mum, that's Stifler's mum's house. There we are. Back. No doubt the van will continue to roll. No, it stopped. Amazing. I'm going to pick up the item and just whiz through this nice and quick. We'll dump the tools and everything else in the back of the van while we're here. There we go.
Oh, my dear. You're such a great handyman. I'll have to invite you over more often.
$40. Amazing. Okay, we'll just jump that back in the van. We'll grab these bits, make it in hand for the moment, and then I'll dump them in a minute. There we go, we'll dump them now. Go. So we did have another job on the books. There was a little side job that we saw as we drove past. So I don't know where it's telling me to go now, so we'll just follow what it's telling us to do on the map. It might lead us to another job. Oh, it leads us to another bridge, which I didn't know about. Stop driving into me. I'm driving, not the other way. Overreactions. There's the gas there, another gas station, or a gas station, I'm guessing. There's the fire station. I'm gonna drive into you and then complain. We go across this bridge. I hope we get to rebuild that ghost ship. That's kind of cool. There's a lawnmower there. The police have got a big barrel of Corona outside, so we'll steal that. Nine of 20. We're getting there. Okay, so furniture for sale. Cool. So I'm guessing that's stuff we can use to build our own house with. Okay, so it's told me it wants me to go here. Why? What is here? Maybe there's something under the bridge itself. So let's go and have a look at that. Ah, there is somebody underneath there. What's Bill want? What's Bill want? That's a tire.
Remember when you built my fence? Long story. My life didn't turn out well. I'm building my shelter here. I can't pay you, but I know where you can find something valuable.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what he wants us to build. So I need some planks. This is interesting because I don't have a list. Oh, now this is new. I do have some planks. I've only got 5 of them, but that's better than nothing. Okay, so this is going to be a backwards and forwards mission, I think. Because we're going to need to keep going back to get materials. Right, if this guy moves now that I've moved the vehicle, I can get back on the bridge. Come on, alright, you're not going to move. Alright, I'll move you. Oh, typical. Alright, let's pull this up again. Let's stay on my hand for now, I suppose. Up from that. Wow, that's a strong bloke.
Big idea.
Move! Okay. Turn around. Head on back to Fix-A-Dorama. Which I think I'm going the wrong way for. No, I'm not. I might be able to pick up more planks and stuff at my home, because that way I'm not going to need to worry too much about spending money, seeing as he's not paying me for the job. Going this way. Let's get out of the vehicle, grab all of this. I'm going to need that, leave that there. Got 45 planks, that should be hopefully more than enough. Let's pick them up, I think we need that one. But I can sell all this later if I need to. Sorry if you can hear roadworks and stuff outside. I'm going to pick these up as well just in case. Unfortunately somebody did a house clearance and they just dumped it all, which is not great. And again, disappearing materials. I just had 39 ABS planks, tried to put in the back of the vehicle, they've disappeared. So I will pop that in a dev note, because that seems a bit silly to me. I had it yesterday as well. Deal with that afterwards. Okay, back to building Bill's house. So does that mean Bill's house is up for sale? So I cut the tyres in there for him. What material does it want? What's these ones? Okay. I wondered if I could chop down trees and make planks. Oh, really? Oh, I was going to say, it doesn't give you enough. Come on there we go, Bill. Have a little shelter.
Thank you so much. Now I have a place to spend the night. As for payment, on top of a certain mountain near the lighthouse, I once left something valuable.
So, where is the lighthouse is the question. Just follow the path and see where it wants us to go. At least we're not going backwards and forwards to the home all the time to get jobs, which is good. I keep seeing these boxes as well. Are they something? Seriously? Starting to lose the will a little bit with the vehicle problems, because it's now just lost everything that was in the vehicle. Luckily there wasn't anything apart from these. Again, these are things that I'll put in the devlog, because it is early access and we're to expect some bugs and problems, which is not a problem. It doesn't ruin the experience, it just means you take a bit longer doing things. We're going to head on down this way. spinner left. We're going to go over this little bridge. I haven't seen a lighthouse yet. I'll keep an eye out for it. We have another job here. What's your job for, matey? Who is it?
My caretaker let me down. He ran off with the maid. I'm left alone with all the problems. Please urgently mow the lawn.
Okay, so we're just going to mow the lawn on this one. Wrong material. Well, what material do I need to mow the lawn? Oh yeah, look, a lawnmower. Through all of this nice and quick. 65%, because it's maybe upside. Saw. That's part of it. It's a bit weird to see I'm talking to myself, but it's all good. This one uploaded onto the red site as well. $85. Why do you keep spinning around like that when I turn around? Right, this is up the other side as well. Fine. Spin that around. And what you're telling me I need to get up and move. How's that done?
The smell of freshly cut grass is the best. I'm pleased with your service. I'll call you when I have more work.
Thanks, Stifler. Do you have any... Oh look, Stifler's got my work straight away. It looks like Stifler wants a
Dreamed
pool.
of having a swimming pool. Will you build one for me?
Oh yeah, cool, Stifler. So pick up shovel and dig hole. I mean, okay. We can do that. Let's take some materials back to the van first though, that we're probably not going to need. Dump that. Keep that just in case. That can go. They can go. And that can go. There we go. Okay, building a swimming pool for Stifler. Can't have the radio on. Now, does it tell us where to build? Is there... Aha! Okay, so it does give us an area that we need to dig out. Okay, that's good. Stifler's pull. Nice. We'll just whip through this and do that. La 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 la. There we go. So what do we want now? Try cinder blocks. Well, he didn't leave us any, but it just so happens, I believe, we have 20 of them in the back. Are they the right one? Yes, they are. Okay, gonna need more. Because it wants us to do 2 layers, and I definitely don't have enough to do 2 layers. So we shall whiz to Fixtorama and grab some more. Quickest way to Fixtorama, where are we? It's pretty much around the whole island. What are you doing? Don't fall off. Okay. Also, don't crash into the trees. There's the lighthouse, and that would be the mountain. So we're going to go across this one. Stifler's mum's house. Go straight over here. Over again. And keep going. Try not to run the people over or hit the police car. There's a job there. I'm guessing word of mouth has got out. I think what I'm going to do is sell this little lot. Because I can't be bothered to go all the way back to the house to get rid of it. Come on! Oh, we don't need to sell it all. Let's have a look. What do we need? We've actually got a list. Well, we don't need that one, so that can go. 17 OS boards, so we do need more OS boards. 37 construction planks, definitely need more of them. Okay, so let's go and get our foundation blocks first. F, E, those, E, and we'll get those. Right, it's 29 OS boards, we need one more lot. F, cut. Can I pick up more than that? Oh, I can, lovely. So I don't need to worry about putting them in the vehicle. What do we need now? 179. What have I got here? 37. They come in 60s, I think. So it's 123 of them. And then we'll just unpack it all because I don't know why. Because it doesn't let you pick it all up. Yes, I'm aware of that. We can pick up 45 planks at a time. Planks are always needed, so we'll keep the spares. Go and grab these. Thank you. And 101 swimming pool tiles. So they come in packs of 25. So I'm pretty sure he had some. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can't pick up any more than 75 at a time. We need to dump them in here, I think. That's fine, we'll go and grab those. Grab them, and then we'll head back to Stifler's house. And we will make the man's pool. I mean, we have spent, well, this guy's sliding. We have spent more on materials this time round than we getting paid for the job, I think. I don't even think he gave us enough money to cover the materials. But we'll see. I don't know how to get back there. Move. Right, where are we? Keep going up. Straight over. Past the trapper's house. Past the field. Yeah, past the fields. Yep. Bridge, so turn off past Stifler's mum's. Okay, there's another job there. What's this one? Oh, so he did have some swimming pool tiles already, but that's fine. Let's get out. Okay, so he did have some swimming pool tiles. Not enough, but he had some, so we can sell some back. That's not a problem. Really not. Thanks. access OSB boards down. Because we want our... There we go. And we'll whiz through and do these. So it's 3 high, by the looks of it. Sure if this is how you build a swimming pool in real life, but raw material, try planks. Okay, let's do it now for a minute. Let's go inside and do these bottom bits first, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get out. Again. Is this how you build a swimming pool? Okay, pour out concrete. How to pour out concrete? So we just guide it. That was hard. So we pick. Alright, okay. Whip through this. A few more. Get out. What's this? Planks. Okay, so making a decking, okay.
I like your work.
Swimming pool.
You're reliable. I'll have more tasks for you.
There we go. And on that note, it's nearly an hour, so these videos tend to be shorter because I want them for YouTube. So I'm going to pop the materials back in the vehicle and save the game, which I've just done, and then it's time for me to go and do some studying, but we will be back later with some spoopy stuff. I do need to go and try and learn how to play Death Watches, So hopefully you will be back to join me for that. And if not, on that note, we are going to raid out, because that's always the best way to go. We're just going to raid out with the lovely Montana. It's not many people, but it is what it is. So we will put our ending screen